Hi, welcome to the Joan Lok Art Online Workshop. Recently, it was brought to my attention that some students who are interested in the Joan Lok Art Online courses would like to have a little bit of guidance as to how to use the platform to get to the videos and things like that. So this is a demonstration so you can get an understanding of the features in the workshop. So let me do the share screen. Okay, here, this is Joan Lok online courses. And after you purchase the course, actually when you were purchasing the course, the system would ask you to put in your email address and a password. And this is when it's useful. When you get back to joanlok.com and get to the online workshops, what you would see is in the top bar, okay, you will see it will have a word that say sign in. I'm already signed in, so that's why it say Joan L here. But then, your name would show up on the email and sign up when you tell them that this is your name. And then when you see sign in, you type in your email address and your password, which I do not have. But then just in case, if you type in your email and then it didn't work because you may have forgotten your password, give me a call or give me an email. I can reset it for you. But then I actually do not have your what is the email that you use. However, I can reset. I can just start from scratch and reset it for you. So if you forgot it, give me a call. I'll reset it for you. So here you get in, and once you get in, you will see something called My Dashboard. And when you see My Dashboard, what you do is you click on it, and then this will come to this page. This will be your name. If I say I'm Joan L, it will say Joan L Dashboard. All right. So here in the dashboard, it depends on how many courses that you have purchased. Say, for example, for me, because I'm the instructor, I actually have access to all my courses. But then, say, for example, you have bought these free lessons, then you will choose which one you want to continue, because you may, for example, you have the Narcissus and the Rose, and then you want to switch between the two and, learn some of this and learn some of that, while other people want to finish one before the other. So it's completely up to you. But then say, for example, you have these free courses, or even, for me, I have more, so you can page down to the ones and then say, okay, today I want to finish my Rose workshop. And then it will see this one is 0% because I haven't started yet. But say, for example, you are in the middle of learning the roses and you are 22% finished, it will say 22%. And then it will ask you, do you want to continue where you left off? So let's just try this. Say, for example, today I want to continue my Rose learning. So I go to my Rose, and this will open up. Okay. I did the lesson in a way that it will always automatically start the video, so you don't have to click on it. So that's why I have to click to stop this. But then I'm here. This is the lessons, the roses with expressive brushwork, and it will tell you how many percent you have done, and then they will tell you how many chapters there are. And each of the chapters, if you go this down button, it will tell you that, oh, this one has 2 lessons in it. And then here you can tell whether it's a video or it's something else. And this one, Rosebud on a Fan, is actually a video that is 12 minutes long. So you have an idea whether you have sufficient time to finish it, or, is it something that you want to do? And with not, even it's 12 minutes long, if you only have 5 minutes, you can still watch it, and then you can come back and pick up the other 7 minutes. But it will give you an idea of how long the video is, right? And meaning that, you don't have to go sequential. If you want, you can jump around, because, I could have said, a prerequisite that you must follow the lines, but then, I want to make sure that you have the flexibility. So, you can actually jump around and skip classes if you like, all right? So say, for example, we go back to chapter 1, and we are on the welcoming content review, 4 minutes long. And after that, we'll have a downloadable role supply list, and you can click on it. And this is the file. It is 303 kilobyte. So it's not that big. And it is a PDF file. And then if you want to open or download it, you can just click on it and it will open for you. All right. And then if you want to, okay, like I'm an experienced Zoom artist, I actually don't need to look at the supply list. I just want to quickly watch a video of what is there. So you can click on that and you can open the video on the on the material. And of course, as I say, it automatically starts. And one thing that I just added recently is the artwork image. So let's click on it. See, in this particular Rose workshop, I have 5 different demos. And each of the demo, the finished artwork, I have put it up here. For example, the Rose 2 in Garden, if you click on the download, the artwork will show up in a pretty good size on your device. And this is downloadable. So depending on what kind of device you have, you can right-click on it and you can save the image in your computer, or you can actually, depending on whether you are hooked up to a printer, you can print it out, because I know that a lot of you would like to actually print it out and put it by the side when you are practicing, or, after you watch the video of how to paint it, when you are actually painting it, instead of doing a freeze on the video, you can come back here, click on this, and the screen will have this image, and you can look at it and do your practice, look at it, do your practice as long as you want. And, I think a lot of people find it helpful. So let's close out of that, and we can go to some other part. In all my lessons, I have a chapter on how to paint it. And this is good because I chop it up into manageable segments. And in this particular one, I have 6 different segments talking about how to draw the folded petals, how to paint the rose, the fawns, the leaves, and things like that. And if you have a particular interest to watch a segment again, then you can just go to that and it will tell you whether it's 15 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes long. For example, like if we go to the leaves one.
Okay, let's talk about the leaves.
Okay, we have the leaves, and then say, for example, I don't want to see the explanation, but I want to see the stroke again. So I can go back to the part that is the stroke, and I can look at how to load the brush, how to do that again, and I can watch the petal again. See here. So this is how you do it. You can go to the part you want, and then maybe when we're doing the rosebud, you want to go back to another chapter. So you just click on it and you can watch it again. So here, one of the things that I want to really show you is what I added as the discussions. In the last chapter, which is always the summary, I usually have a portion on inspiration, and then I will have something called a wrap up. In here, I have the wrap up and discussion space. The discussion space is something that I added. So let's go there. Okay, this is the wrap up video. As I say, it automatically play. So, like it will play, it's 4 minutes long. But what I did is the discussion space I added here. So you see here on the upper right-hand corner, it has something called discussion. And if you click on it, it will open up to your right-hand side, and it would say that it has one discussion already. And this is a discussion, the title called Rose Discussion Space for Artists, and is created by the instructor. So let's open it. And you will see that, like you tell you who made it, Joan Lok wrote this, she's the instructor. And then, this is her message. And here, there's the reply button. If you want to reply, you can click on it. And then this is the reply to this message, and you can start typing. And this is, like self-explanatory. You can bold it, you can italic, underline. This is the part that you like to do. If you want to share an image with your fellow classmate, say, for example, this is what I painted from the demo 1, and you can put it here, and you can upload it, or you can even put a link and say, okay, this is my YouTube, this is my Instagram, or some other platform, or you can upload a file as well. So you can upload image, put a link and upload file all in here. And after you're done, you can say add reply. But of course, we are going to close out on that. Okay. And then here, it will say no reply. But then, you can write a new reply. Say, for example, I want to write something, and I want to ask fellow classmates, questions that I want to share with my classmates. So you can ask questions here, or share an opinion or comments, or maybe you want to tell people that the roses in your garden are really blooming. You want to share a few photos of the roses that you made, that you have in the garden. So you can write it here and things like that. So let's close out of that. And you can see that I have only have one discussion, but probably when we use this feature, more will be there. And one thing that I want to let you know is that this is only for the students. So let me get back to the screen. Okay, yeah. I want to let you know that the discussion is only for the student enrolled in that class. This is for the privacy, because the request that I got from the student is, you may want to share your, for example, the rose painting workshop with fellow students. You want to let them know how you did, and also want to see how they are doing. And as I say, this is completely voluntary. If you don't want to share it with your fellow student, you don't have to use that feature. But then that feature will be secure enough that only students of the same enrolled workshop will see it. And then students that are enrolled in other workshop, for example, the goldfish one, would not be seeing the rose painting. All right, this is for privacy. Another thing is, if you are a really private person and you said that, hey, Joan, I don't want to share with fellow students, I just want to show it to you. That is perfectly okay. Don't use that feature. Just email your artwork to me. I will give you comments. Or if you have, for example, a creation on your own, you did a yellow rose, you did a pink rose, but then you want to do a purple one, and you want me to look at it, and if I have any particular suggestions for you and things like that, remember, I will be more than happy to comment up to 3 pieces of artwork related to the workshop. And on top of that, if you have other technical questions related to the lessons and the art course, I'll be more than happy to answer it individually, or if the answer is valuable to fellow students, I will also answer it during my monthly Zoom chat. And that Zoom chat, I will record it, and I will put it in YouTube for other students who are unable to watch to see. And if you do not want to be on camera, please be sure that to not put on video. And if you do not interact, the video should not be capturing your image. Okay, so I hope that the addition of the artwork image, the discussion board, will be helpful to you. And also for those who are unfamiliar with using the dashboard and the sign-in feature, would be able to do it and be able to get back in and learn and watch the video as often as you like in the 2 years after the purchase. If you have any particular comments to improve the e-learning experience, do let me know. And thank you, and bye-bye.